walk into a public speaking thing, when you're sitting there and your bosses are sitting in front of you and you have a team and you're presenting, if you walk in there with only thinking about yourself, your agenda, your content, you may actually miss the boat. One of the key essential pieces is know your audience. Know who is in the room, know what they know, because sometimes very technical people rush into conclusion that everybody's on the same page as them. You have to set the context. And if you don't, you may miss your audience. And so think about that. And WIIFM is what's in it for me. Your audience members are looking at you and thinking, what's in it for me? So you have to always, always, always tailor your presentation, suiting your audience members. Make sure you're taking care of their needs. Public speaking success only comes when you are other focused. If you're thinking, I want to come across smart, I want to come across competent, and if you go with that mindset, there is a high probability you're going to miss your objectives. So always, yes, you are the subject matter expert, you know this stuff, but if you don't pay attention to your audience, you will suffer. And I will give you an example that especially people in Texas should remember. Do you remember the 2010 oil spill, British petroleum oil spill, and it went on for a long time, the cleanup in the Gulf of Mexico? We all remember that from 2010? Tony Hayward was the CEO of BP, or British Petroleum. And when they had this thing, after 1 month, 11 people lost their lives. A lot of people lost their livelihood. There was complete chaos, and it was environmental eco damage across the board. When he gave a press conference, again, public speaking, this is what he said. When somebody said, how soon are you going to get the cleanup done? He said, is there anybody more concerned about this issue than me? I want to get my life back. If you remember that, he said, I want to get my life back. He got so nailed in the media because what he did was he thought about himself and his life. People are saying, what about all the other people who lost their lives and people who lost their livelihood? So this is a kind of calamity that happens when you create your messaging looking inwards towards you as opposed to looking outwards.